Hello and welcome to the start of the 2027 Formula 1 season. We're here in Bahrain. We've had testing, now it's time to go racing. We've joined Mercedes after leaving Aston Martin. We come into our first qualifying session in Mercedes colours. Nearly dropped it at the final corner. We come up to a line and our first run will take us P12. On our second run we've found just 7 tenths. We've nearly dropped it at the final corner. Mark's given us some great encouragement then with our teammate George Russell as we cross the line, and that puts us P8. In the final run we only found 2 tenths thereabouts. We found 4 tenths though just in the final corner, and we're going to start the race P7. So this is the grid for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Lando Norris is on pole and Carlos Sainz has outqualified his teammate on debut to get on the front row as well. It's George Russell P3, Max P4, Fernando Alonso P5, Charles Leclerc P6, Brown P7, Alex Albon P8. Round out the top 10 is Ocon and Piastri. Then it's Gasly and Lewis Hamilton, Tsunoda and Daniel Ricciardo, Perez in P15, Nico Hulkenberg 16th, 17th is Lance Stroll, 18th Frederick Vesti, then it's Joe and it's Oliver Bearman in last place. So as the cars line up on the grid, it's looking like it's going to be a one-stop race, going from the soft to the hard tyre around the lap 12 mark in the race as they line up on the grid to kick-start this 2027 Formula 1 season as the 5 red lights come on ahead of the drivers. We're racing in 2027 and we've got a pretty decent start, but we have lost out to the Williams slightly. We're going to go for the lunge though as everyone goes into turn 1. Everyone's all over the road. We're trying to get round the outside there of the Aston Martin of our former teammate Fernando Alonso. They're side by side with Max. As now there's a lovely gap to the inside and we're going to fill it down the inside of Verstappen and Fernando Alonso. We've gained 2 places there. We're up into P4 just behind our teammate George Russell. Sainz has got a good start and pulled away. He's jumped Lando at the start. Lando getting one of his great starts once again and his trademark losing places on the opening lap. Now we're all over the back of our teammate as we come on to the end of lap 1. We might have a good run here. No DRS just yet. That'll be coming out of turn 3, but we're getting closer and closer to the back of our teammate here. We're a little bit too far back to have a go into turn 1. But now if we can get the exit out of turn 1 through turns 2 and 3 with the DRS now, but so does George. George has a DRS well off of Lando, but that's not going to stop us going for the lunge down the inside, getting the job done, and we push George and he's lost out to Fernando Alonso as well. Next up the road, can we get Lando Norris here? The Aston Martin's looking very quick at the start of the season. It looks like Adrian Newey has worked his magic, but as Lando Norris puts pressure on his former teammate to try and retake the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix, he's going to try and go the long way round at turn 1. He's going to have the inside line for turn 2. Now it's a drag race towards turn 4. It's allowing us to get somewhere near him. Sainz will have the DRS. Lando tries to keep it pinned around the outside. Can he do it? We're trying to have a look at the inside. So we plunge through the S's and down the hill. Fernando Alonso is still on this battle as well, and we're going to go for the lunge down the inside of Carlos Sainz, who we've replaced at Mercedes, and we're up into P2. He's lost 2 positions there on that lap. Has Carlos Sainz. We're all over the back now of Lando Norris. We're going to do the old dummy fake to the inside, go around the outside. Have we got the traction? Yes, we have. We take the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix on debut for Mercedes. As now we head into turn 4, we've got the gap. Lando's too far back to fight back here. As now we go into the final corner at the end of lap 5. Lando's going to have a good run on this here. The 2 Astons have dropped back a little bit, But here we come now. This is Lando absolutely blitzing us like we're not even there, and retakes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're too far back to have a go back at him. It's going to have to be done at turn 4 if we are going to retake the lead of this race. And now we're getting closer and closer to the back of Lando. We're going for the lunge. He's going to try and turn in, but there's going to be a Mercedes there, and he's not going to be able to. And we do retake the lead of the Grand Prix. This is turning into a 4-way battle for the win, as here comes Lando again to the inside at the final corner. Can he keep it pinned at the inside? No, he can't. He's taken a lovely chunk out of the curb and had to back off. But now we're punching a big hole. Lando's going to go to the inside of us, retake the lead of the Grand Prix. It's Carlos Sainz. What a run he's got. The double slipstream has got us as well. We're down into P3. Sainz trying to retake the lead of the Grand Prix round the outside of Lando, but Lando's pinched him, and we're going to re-overtake the Aston Martin there. And now can we re-overtake Lando and stay ahead to the inside? Yes, we can. We retake the lead, and Sainz gets past Lando as it's game over for us. We retake the lead, but it doesn't matter because the engine has gone bang. It's just like it was last season here in Bahrain. Do we have a Bahrain curse? It's back-to-back DNFs on debut. In the last 2 seasons, our race is over, and what a battle that was turning into as well. We're out of the Bahrain Grand Prix.
He has left the field behind. It is victory for Max Verstappen.
It's always great to kick off the season with a race victory. You hit the ground running, and it's really good for your confidence as well moving forward. It's so important to set off on the right footing, and that's exactly what they've been able to achieve today.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they've secured here.
So that's been your Bahrain Grand Prix, won by Max Verstappen somehow. He's had a great surge late on in that Grand Prix to somehow win that. He was absolutely nowhere near it. Fernando Alonso got past Lando and Sainz to finish P2, and Carlos Sainz came home for P3. Pole sitter Lando Norris was P4, and our teammate George Russell was P5. But for us, it's just like it was on our Aston Martin debut here in Bahrain last season. We retire on debut. It was the MGUH that let go on us, and this is why we left Aston Martin, because I was so annoyed about the reliability. It cost us 2 race wins last season, but the Mercedes engine still going bang on us. We did manage 3 more laps than last season. I think we must have a bit of a Bahrain curse. Ollie Behrman was the final finisher of the day. So in terms of the constructors then, of course the Drivers' Championship is just a result of this race. But Aston Martin lead by 7 points over Red Bull. Then it is McLaren in P3. We are P4, just 10 points behind McLaren. Williams round out the top 5. Then it's Ferrari, Alpine, RB, Haas and Sauber. Well, that's been the Grand Prix. I really hope you've enjoyed it. As brief as it was, we go to Australia next time out, where hopefully we can finish the race. I'll see you in Australia. Goodbye.